Hi everyone, and welcome to another tutorial. Today I'm going to be showing you how to make the Madras Bracelet, and this was designed by Whale Loomer on Instagram. I will have his name in the description box below, and I will show you his Instagram account here as well. But this is what the design looks like, and this is also a variation on the Enthemion bracelet, which I also have a tutorial for on my channel. So if you like, you can go check that out, and if you've made that before, it'll be pretty easy to figure out how to make this. So anyway, let me bring up his profile here. It is Whale Loomer, just spelled like in one word, and this is his account, so you can scroll through, like his photos, and give him a follow for me. And we'll go ahead and get started. So what you're going to want today is a hook. I'm going to use a double-ended hook here. You're also going to want some bands. I recommend 4 colors just for the first time you make this, so you know which colors go where. But you can use however many you like. You're also going to want a C-clip, and let's get started. So first you're going to take the the solar yellow bands that I used up for the center, and I'm going to be using the Sweets blue. We're going to make an 8-loop setup, so cap a band and pull a band through, lift one of those cap band loops, grab another of your blue sweets and pull that through, and lift the outer loop. But then you're going to switch colors to this neon green band, which I will use electric glow blue for. Pull that through the first 2 and lift the outer one. Then you'll slide this down, turn it around, and repeat. So reclaim this other cap band loop, pull a Sweets blue band through the first 2, lift the outer one, and then switch colors over to this electric glow blue, pull it through the first 2 and lift the outer one. Now what you're going to do is grab one of your cocoa bands I used for the center. I'm going to use fuchsia today. I'm going to pull this through the first 6 loops, like so, and lift the center 2, and then lift the outer 2. Then reattach, and then rearrange these 2 to the outside. You can pull on these electric glow blue bands if you want, but it should just look like this. Now what you're going to do is take this fuchsia band and pull it over these outer 2 blues, and you're going to take your 4th color, which I used neon green for. It's these little loops on the side here. They almost look like cancer awareness ribbons. Going to pull that through the first 3 loops, and you're going to lift this middle one, which should be the electric glow blue. You're going to put that back on your hook. Now what you're going to do is take a Sweets blue band. You're going to pull this through the first 4 loops. You're going to lift the 2nd and the 4th loop, which should be both of those pinks, and reattach. And then you're going to take this 3rd loop, which is a pink loop, and fold it over the outside 2, just like we did with the fuchsia. And it's going to cross like this. Now take an electric glow blue loop, pull that through the first 3, and lift this middle one. Make sure that your bands stay in order so that the middle one is still the blue. Once you've done that, go ahead and turn it around. We're going to repeat this process on the other side. Take a pink band. Before you take the pink band, take this fuchsia band and move it over to the outside. So pretty much pull it over these 2 blues. Then once you have that, take your pink, pull it through the first 3 loops, and lift this center one, which should be the electric glow blue. It's kind of sticking up. Once you have that, go ahead and take a Sweets blue band, pull this through the first 4 loops, lift the 2nd and the 4th loop, which should be your 2 pinks. Then take this 3rd pink loop and move it over the other 2 so it's on the very outside, just like we did with the fuchsia. Then take an electric glow blue band, pull that through the first 3 loops, and lift this middle blue. Make sure that your bands stay in order when you lift that. And then you should be back to an 8-loop setup, just like we had in the beginning. So we're going to repeat this process. take a fuchsia band, pull this through the first 6, pick up the middle 2, and then pick up the outer 2. You can pull on these electric glow blue bands if you like. Then take one end of the fuchsia band, pull it over the other 2 blue bands. Take a pink, pull this through the first 3 loops, and lift the middle one. Should be electric glow blue that you're lifting. Then take a sweets blue band, pull this band through the first 4 loops, and lift the second and the 4th, which should be those pink loops. Then take this 3rd loop, which is the pink closer to the center, move it over the other pink and the other blue so it's on the very outside. Then take an electric glow blue band, pull it through these first 3 loops, and lift this center band, which should be your other blue band. Make sure that your pinks don't come unraveled, and no matter which way the bracelet is facing, you're always going to want to cross the pink band closer to the middle to the outside so it looks the same. Then you'll turn it around and repeat the process. So take the fuchsia, move it to the outside, take a pink through the first 3, and lift the middle 1. Then take a sweets blue band through the first 4, lift the second and the 4th. Then take this pink band closer to the center and move it to the outside. So you'll always take that center pink band and move it to the outside. Then take your electric glow blue, pull that through the first 3 loops, and lift the middle sweets blue band. Then you'll be back to 8 loops. I'll show you 2 more times how to do this. Take your fuchsia band through the first 6, grab the middle 2 and the outer 2, rearrange so that these outer 2 are on the outside. Then move your fuchsia band over to the outside. Take a neon pink through the first 3 and lift that middle electric glow blue loop. Then take a sweets blue band, pull that through the first 4, lift the second and the 4th loop. Then take this pink, the center pink, moved over the other 2 to the outside. Take a blue, or electric glow blue, pull it through the first 3 and lift the middle sweets blue. Slide this down and turn it around. Take the fuchsia band over to the outside. Take a pink through the first 3 and lift the middle 1. Then take a sweets blue through the first 4, lift the second and the 4th loop, pull the pink over to the outside, take an electric glow blue through the first 3 and grab that middle one. You'll be back to 8 loops and it'll look something like this. Take a fuchsia band through the first 6, lift the middle 2, lift the outer 2, rearrange, and take the fuchsia band and move it to the outside. Take your pink through the first 3, lift the middle 1, then take a sweets blue through the first 4, lift the second and the 4th, move this pink over to the outside, and take your electric glow blue through the first 3, lift the middle 1, or lift the middle blue, turn it around, and repeat the same thing, pulling the fuchsia over the other 2 to the outside, taking your pink through the first 3 and lifting the middle 1, then take your sweets blue through the first 4, lift the second and the 4th, sorry I'm losing my voice, and then take this middle pink, move it over the other 2 to the outside, grab your electric glow blue, pull it through the first 3 and lift the center blue and reattach. So you'll continue this process until it's long enough to fit around your wrist, and once you are up to this point at the end, you'll just take one last band. I'm going to use my Sweets Blue, pull it through all 8 loops, and just like this, tie it off. And that's what it'll look like. So thank you guys so much for watching. If you liked it, make sure to give a thumbs up and subscribe. I will have Whale Loomer's name in the description box below. Make sure to check him out on Instagram, give him a follow for me, but that is going to do it for this video, so I hope to see you next time.